Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I decided to take a break and give you some delicious content on this lovely Friday. I believe last time I did a video was for Valentine's Day. It was on budgeting. Today, I decided to pivot a little bit, and we're going to talk about real estate investing. So I know a lot of you guys out there want to invest into real estate, want to invest, have some real estate exposure. And I have something unique and different for you guys outside of the stock market. It's similar, but we're not going to talk about a stock portfolio overall today, but we are still going to be in that realm of investing, getting that real estate uh, exposure, and basically something along the lines of REITs. But before we dive in, I want to say happy Friday, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time of day, good morning, if it's on the other side of the world. Like and subscribe to my channel. It's a very imperative and important to watch the whole video all the way through. And most importantly, like the video, share this video, because you never know who may need this content. And just also know, past performance does not guarantee future performance. All my videos is regards to educational purposes only. And just come learn. And whatever, if anything you learn that is new, just write it down, look it up, Google it, and you can see for yourself. Don't trust my word, but also don't trust my word, but at the same time, trust my results. And results equals making money. And that's all we're here to do. So, how the power of investing into REITs and how to build wealth through real estate investing. The reason you guys are here is because you want to make money. You want to make money, and you want to uh, get exposure in real estate. And so, if you have, $1,000 in great credit, and you have the means to buy commercial properties and residential properties, whether it be your own particular house or a multi family estate, or if you have the financial means to buy the commercial properties, then uh, you're doing well for yourself. But for individuals who are beginners, in their 20s, 30s, who want that real estate exposure, but at the same time want to diversify your portfolio different from the actual stock market, outside of stocks, you want to diversify your portfolio, then you have come to the right place. And I'm about to educate you and put you up on game. So for the first thing we're going to talk about is what are REITs. So it's REIT. It's pronounced REIT, and REIT is a real estate investment trust. It's an entity that holds a portfolio of commercial real estate or real estate loans. Congress created REITs in the 1960s to provide all investors, especially retail investors, we are retail investors, the ability to provide all of us investors the ability to be able to get have a diversified portfolio and basically just have an exposure to real estate. Now, REITs, there are publicly traded REITs and there are non-publicly traded REITs. One of those I could think of, it was public. I forgot, but anyway, it was a public REIT, and then when I invested into it, and then after a while, they a company had bought it out. They became private, and so I had to share. I had to sell a lot of my shares of that particular REITs. So there are many different types of REITs. There's equity REITs, there's mortgage type of REITs, and there are hybrid type of REITs. And then also, depending on the particular sector or the particular type, it falls in. So it could be office REITs, industrial REITs, retail REITs that have a portfolio of just uh, retail properties, a uh, a portfolio of hospitality or medical property REITs. And so, as you see here, we look, it can get pretty exhausted. Infrastructure REITs. You can think of like mutual funds, index funds, but this is just a collection of REITs, and it just you invest into it and you get steady returns. So let's talk about the pros and the cons of investing into real estate investment trusts. REITs. They usually pay above average dividend yields compared to ordinary stocks, and that is true. Typically, ordinary stocks, and we're talking about for the mass majority, pays roughly 1% to about 4%. REITs, you can find pay 4%, 5%, even as high as 10%. So it depends on your flavor. I know when me investing to ABR, that's a mortgage REIT, and that pays roughly like 11%. So I like that REIT in my dividend portfolio. But also, people tend to sway towards REITs because they offer diversification from the stock market. As we know, we invest to the stock market, whether it's growth stocks or dividend growth stocks, because of you want the volatility. And when it's a bull market, when it's a good day, green day, the market goes up. But also when you get bad negative news, Starbucks unions, and a CEO does some shady stuff, the stock market go down or that stock goes down, and you get the highs and the lows, and big lows, big highs. Sometimes a lot of people cannot stomach a lot of that volatility. They just want something stable that's going to pay you rent or pay you a dividend, and then you can ride it out. And that's what people tend to do with REITs. REITs don't pay federal corporate income tax, so it shields you as an investor with the double taxation, and they offer attractive total return potential. Invest into REITs, real estate. That's why a lot of people like to invest into just real estate in general. But I'm giving you uh, just a different perspective, a solution for you can go to and what you could invest into if you don't have $1,000 to have, to buy a house or to buy multiple commercial properties. REITs are a way for you to be able to invest into real estate, have that real estate exposure, have it in your portfolio, but it's also affordable and it's stable and pays you consistent, not only just returns, but consistent cash. And so, how to invest in REITs. Now, I've gone through over in the past where how you can invest in REITs and onto M1 Finance, Ameritrade, Fidelity on the actual brokerage accounts. But I'm going to go over a new program, and that's right here. It's something called Fundrise, and it's like a crowd sourcing fund where basically like you people pull all your money into these different platforms, and basically for me, I love Fundrise. Fundrise gives me the ability for me to invest into real estate, but also not having to worry about the ups and downs of the stock market. And so right here, as you see right here, I have roughly $4,500 into a Fundrise. So when I first started, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, I started out with like $2,000, and I deposited like 1,000. And as you see, I started like with 1,000, and it started to go up. And basically, whenever I get a chance, I put some money in here, and just like you see, it's been growing. I've been putting money. I put money in here whenever I can. I receive dividends from my particular portfolio, and I wanted to just show you guys just a different way of basically uh, get into real estate. And so this is a platform where you can be able to invest into REITs. You become very diversified, but you don't have to rely on the stock market. And so right here, you see my portfolio. You see that my portfolio has actually been growing, and I've been getting some great uh, returns. And so I actually, they asked me to did I want to contribute towards like some dollars into put into the Fundrise IPO. So I put about $1,000 way back when, and I put like $2,000 overall for just some growth. So that's like that $3,000 has grown to 45. That $3,000 have grown to 4,500. So not bad, not bad at all. What I wanted to show you guys is the actual portfolio, because the actual portfolio, it helps where for you guys to understand like what am I investing into. That there it is, and so in so with these different So with these different investments, my 4,500 is broken down into fixed income, core plus, value added, and uh, with that, I remember it would show you like the breakdown of like how it goes into like certain properties uh, of Fundrise. But what I can honestly say is that Fundrise has actually it has changed a lot recently. Um, so basically, I guess they changed the program now. So basically, uh, my $4,500 is split amongst 200 active projects, and with these active projects, it pays me money. Uh, so if you wanted to get that real estate exposure, as you see, I have 67 active projects like houses or whatnot that pays me like about fixed income, uh, core plus, right here. What's this is? This is multifamily, and so with these different multifamilies, basically I get a piece, I get a portion. So it's not a lot because I don't have a lot of money invested into this. So if I had a lot more money invested, I would most definitely get a lot of money per day. So I get a lot of money per day. I get some money per day, but most importantly, what you'll see is that um, just going back all the way into 2017. Man, I've been invested since 2017, and I put in a little bit of money here and there, but it shows with them taking my money and diversifying, even with my little money across all my different portfolios of houses and uh, commercial properties, something like that. I get a piece. So if they sell it, I get a little chunk, and so then that little chunk, it may be $50, maybe $100, whatnot, but those proceeds, whatnot, they split them amongst everybody, and the fixed income portion and them selling certain houses or making certain deals. I may get a piece, but it helps, like you see, because I take those portions, I reinvest back into my portfolio. I put money into my portfolio time to time, and as you see, I receive dividends of right here $23, $27, 44, 29, 46, you know 23, 24, 27, and it just I also I invest into crypto, I invest into the stock market, and then also invest in this as well. Want to diversify, get this up. So who knows? To want to get this portfolio up, my real estate investment portfolio up to maybe 20,000, 25,000. I'm hoping, cross my fingers, maybe 50,000, so that I can just cash it out. Probably just wipe out my student loan and use any proceeds if I wanted to buy a new car, or if I wanted to invest in that proceeds into something else. Uh, this is my fund that I'm just cultivating this, letting it grow and letting it, just compound, so that most importantly, I'm just going to use it to pay my student loan off. So you got to have a goal. You got to have something you're working towards. And so as you see, my last dividend I received uh, was about $22, and invested $144, 100, and then a NAV right here, $144. And so overall, if you want something to stand out, if you want that real estate exposure, if you don't have $1,000 to be able to invest into actual property, um, multi step home or commercial property, industrial property, if you don't got millions of dollars, then you know Fundrise is definitely the way to go. You can choose to deposit $10 a month, $20 a month, $20 a week, whatever you feel like you can do it. And I'm just showing you right here that, hey, past performance does not guarantee any future performance. Just educational purpose only. But remember what I said in the beginning: always trust. If people are making money, it's not a scam. Stock market's not a scam. All it really is just staying consistent with your habits, can stay consistent with your budgeting, stay consistent with, if you're gonna do $10 a week, do $10 a week, $20 a week, or $200, $250 per month. Rather, it's at anything crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Fundrise, stock market, Apple, Microsoft, and then you'll be able to see consistency, and you begin to see the snowball start off like this and then go and gets big. So right here, it shows that this has been my net returns that I've made up until this point. Have a portfolio of 4,500. Hopefully, grow this to at least over 20,000 to pay off my student loans. And yeah, so lastly, if you felt any value in this video, if you learned anything from this Fundrise or just being able to invest into real estate, getting that real estate exposure, hey, like and subscribe to my channel, like this video, share among the masses, share, about Fundrise and about, my portfolios and show how, by me investing to Fundrise, I'm able to get that real estate exposure without having to own the physical real estate. And so hopefully this helps. And if you like my content and you like me putting you up on game on new stocks, new ways to make money, hopefully you enjoy this video. All right, guys, you have a great Friday.